What is up, guys? The Wheel Chris here, and today we are going to be kicking off the Autodesk Inventor tutorial series. Today will be basics, sketching, some extruding, and just so you get a knowledge of the tools and layout. And we're going to start over here with the types of files. You have part, drawing, assembly, and presentation. Parts are pretty much self-explanatory. It's the basic part. Assembly, you need multiple parts to put together in an assembly. Drawing takes a picture of the part, puts it in 2D, and labels it. And presentation's basically an exploded view of an assembly. So we'll click on part, double click that. Sometimes it gives you a warning. You can just click OK on it. So now that we have the part file open, we can get started. Now this is your 3D modeling workspace. To 3D model, you first need a sketch. So we're going to go over here to Start 2D Sketch. Click that, and today we're just going to be making a simple bracket, and we're going to choose a work plane XY. So the first sketch you want to make, you want to choose that plane generally. So click XY, and it'll bring our 2D drawing space up. Now over here we have the tools that we actually use to draw. Over here are modifications and dimensions and constraints. These are very important, and we'll get those in a minute. So let's start out by taking the line tool. Now the line tool's pretty simple. You click, you drag over, and you click again. And it tends to want to snap at 90-degree intervals, so if you want a straight line, you just go till it snaps up. Click again, and we're going to come over, go down, and that's the basic sketch. And when you're sketching, you want to draw whatever you're doing first before adding dimensions. It'll make things a lot easier. So we're going to go up to dimension up here, and we'll make this thing, let's do 3 inches. 3 inches. Now I could dimension down here and then dimension each piece, but what I'm going to do is go up here, click equal, click right here and right here, and that makes both pieces equal. So we'll go back to dimension and we'll make it 0.2. Enter. Now, like what we did with the other one, come up here, click equal, click this first, click over here, and now we have the basic shape of the bracket. So what we're going to want to do with that is click Finish Sketch, zoom out a little, and we're going to click Extrude. Now that shows the bracket being extruded. So we'll change this to 5 inches. Click OK. Now you can use this guy up here to move around and view your model, or if you want to look from a certain angle, you just click the corners, or click home and it'll bring you to the right position. So I'm going to click over here, and we need some holes. So we will go to Start 2D Sketch again, click that, and it brings us to this view. So to make holes, we're going to click Circle. We're going to click here, drag it out, here, drag it out, down here, and if you notice those dots, if you tend to line up the mouse with other edges of things or centers of circles, they snap as well. So after those are down, let's go to dimension, do a 1/2 inch hole, enter, and we're going to go to equals. Equals, equals, equals. They should all be the same size now. There we go. Now, to get them where we want them, let's dimension them. So click the center of that, click the top rail, bring that over. We're going to change that to 1 inch. Enter. And we'll go with 1 inch from this edge also. Actually, we'll do 0.75 on that. There we go. And do that to all 4 of them. 1 inch. And there we go. Now we can cut the holes, and when you finish a sketch, you want to make sure that your sketch is always blue. So your new sketch marks, you always want them to be blue, because that means they're fully constrained. If they're not constrained, they will look green like this, and you can take that and drag it. So see how I can drag that up? I can't drag it side to side because it's constrained in the vertical position. So if we do that right there, go back up here, hit the horizontal constraint, and boom, fully constrained. So let's click Finish Sketch, go over to here, and click Extrude. Now you want to go on the inside of each one of the circles in your sketch, not like that. Click Cancel, back to Extrude, up here, there, there, and there. Now here's the different tools on the Extrude button. You can do an Extrude Cut. You click that, it cuts through, just like that. Now we'll open that back up, and you can also go in direction 1, direction 2. You can do symmetric, where you can have it go through on both sides, or you can have it to where it goes through a different distance each time. So we're going to hit cancel on that, and that gives us part of our mounting bracket. Alright, now time to add the other holes. So back to 2D Sketch, click this plane, and let's make the holes. Alright, so now that that sketch is done, we are going to Extrude Cut again. So remember, click the center of the holes you want to extrude. Make sure you don't click outside or the entire thing will extrude. Go over here, click Cut, done. Alright, so that's pretty much the bracket, but we want to make it look a little nicer. So, time to use the 3D modeling tools. The one we're going to use now is Fillet. What this does is it rounds edges, and I use it basically on everything. So with a fillet, you want to click the corner, click corner, and the last corner. And you can adjust the radius, but I like leaving it at that. Click Apply, and then Cancel. And there we have it. With the part finished, that should just about wrap up this video. There are a couple more things I want to say. When I talked about zooming, the scroll wheel zooms in and out. And also over here, see these arrows? If you click on any of these arrows, you can pull up past sketches. And you can edit the dimensions to whatever you want, and it will update the part. So click Finish Sketch, it updated the part. And if you click Extrusion, double click that, change the extrusion to, let's say 10, enter, changes the part automatically for you, leaving the dimensions that were already there intact. So I will be releasing videos twice a week. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, I hope this helped.